Welcome to Table for One. I'm the narrator, and in today's video, I'm going to play Under Falling Skies. This video will contain spoilers because I'm going through the campaign, so if you don't want any spoilers at all for Under Falling Skies, you'll want to click out of this video before the intro's over, but if you would like to see a solo playthrough with no spoilers, check the link in the description. I've done that before, and it's already posted, so I'll link you to that. Otherwise, in this video, I'm going to unwrap the contents of Chapter 2, and then play whatever's in there. Let's get rolling. All right, so I am about to open up the contents of Chapter 2 of the Under Falling Skies campaign. So that means if you want to avoid the spoilers, this is your last chance to click away. Okay, you've had your chance. Here we go. So there's a comic on top again. It's all bundled together with a ribbon. It looks like there are 4 cardboard punch-out boards. So let's take out the comic carefully. And then the ribbon. And let's look at what this comic has to say. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels. On top, a couple of people shaking hands here. And it says, "Glad you can join us." It's in some sort of, science-y facility, it looks like, with the typical sort of dark blue and overblown orange hues of a lot of sci-fi franchises these days. So they're walking down the hallway, and the gentleman's explaining, as you can see, our research on the vessel is progressing. So they've got, looks like, a broken alien spaceship in there, one of the purple ones. So this is definitely a very Independence Day vibe. So the woman is now asking, "But?" And the reply is, "Well, we think we'd learn more if we could talk to the pilot." And it looks like there's an alien here who's chained up, sort of shackled, but definitely a humanoid shape, because I would say shackled by the wrist and just above the elbow and the neck. Of course, I said he. There's no indication that it's actually a he, but there you go. So I'm curious if we'll learn more about these characters and the aliens themselves. So on the back side here, Chapter 2 says, "Digging in. As enemy ships are shot down, our team seizes the opportunity to research the alien biotechnology. Progress is hampered by constant bombardment." All right. Cool. What is this? This chapter gives you 1 new sky tile. During setup, use this advanced sky tile at the bottom of the sky instead of the lowest sky tile from the basic game. This tile has a shortened sky. Ships hit your city and deal damage as soon as they drop below the sky spaces, as illustrated below. Don't understand. Oh, so I guess they just hit the city sooner. Note that the more threatening side has 2 stars. The easier side has 1 star, indicating it is as difficult as the more threatening side of a basic sky tile. Hopefully, your upgraded characters will be able to deal with the increased threat. You set your threat level the same way as you always do. Choose a certain number of sky tiles at random and flip them to the more threatening side. Upgraded characters. Each battle is played with 1 basic and 1 upgraded character. The basic one is from Chapter 2. It's assigned randomly as before. The upgraded character is one of the 2 who fought by your side in Chapter 1. You use the other for the second battle. That is really cool. I'm always excited about any type of carryover effect between games like that, so that's really cool. This chapter has 5 cities. Only 4 will be randomly assigned to battles. After you choose your second battle, 1 city will be left over. Put it into the bag with the other components removed from the campaign. The aliens decided not to attack it, so it plays no role in your story. Interesting. Command rooms. It's purple here. When you use a command room, distribute its value however you like among worker dice not in that room. Physically set the dice to their new values. No die can be raised above 6, and any excess command room bonus is wasted. The effect of a command room cannot be applied to robot dice. So I guess you just use it to increase the value of other dice. And you can distribute its value however you like among worker dice not in that room. So multiple dice, I assume. You can never put a robot in a command room. Example, if the command room's value is 4, you could increase one worker die by 2 and 2 others by 1. Alternatively, you could apply the entire 4 bonus to a single die. That's pretty cool. And transfer. Some characters and cities may allow you to transfer a die to a different space. At the time of the transfer, the new space must be unoccupied and excavated. All right, there's some really cool new mechanics in here. So let's see what we've got. Board 1 here. We have Paris and Johannesburg. Cool. Let's see what the bonuses are. Paris, whenever you install a robot, you can increase a placed worker die by 1. Okay. And Johannesburg. The die placed to move the excavator does not count against the 1 die per column limit. That's pretty interesting. The second board here, it looks like a couple other scenarios. 2 scenarios here, 2 here, 2 more cities. The top one is London. Whenever you use a jet fighter effect, you can also destroy 1 ship on an explosion space with a number that is higher by 1. So you can like pick 1 ship and add 1 power to your die, I suppose. Then here we have Moscow. The command room effect resolves with a +1 bonus. Okay, an extra for command room. And I'm just noticing now on Moscow here, this is using boards E and F. So there must be 2 more underground boards here. So here we have 4 characters, a politician, a manager, an engineer, and a programmer. Then here's that extra sky tile. So I guess they hit your city once they get to this row, which is pretty rough. What's the other side? Oh, goodness. 2 fewer rows. Yeah. The politician lets you set an unplaced worker die to any number. The manager, during the rooms phase, transfer 1 worker die to a different space of the same type. Interesting. Okay. The engineer, during the rooms phase, gain 1 energy, and you may advance the excavator 2 spaces for 0 energy as long as that is the only time you move the excavator this round. All right. And the programmer, choose 1 type of room effect. In this round's rooms phase, effects of that type resolve with a +1 bonus. So there's some neat effects there. And then here are indeed boards E and F. So we see some command rooms. So this is the top of F. A double jet fighter space. A lot going on. There's a command room. Okay. And this is the bottom of E. 2 command rooms. Combined jet fighters and research. What's on the backs? The top of E, a couple command rooms. Very expensive robot. Oh, look, there's no AA guns on these 2 columns. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this one's missing 1 here. Wow, okay. And then the bottom of F, a couple command rooms. That's pretty strong. Ooh, energy and research. That's really nice. My, oh my. Okay. And there's 1 more city. We've got Cairo here. At the beginning of each rooms phase, you may transfer 1 worker die from an AA gun room to a different room in the same column. That's pretty handy. So I've started punching these out now. Got Cairo, D and F. And here are boards. E and F up at the tops here. Oh yeah, I didn't look at the energy. So F only goes up to 6, E goes up to 8. Punch out this sky tile. And then here's the 1-star difficulty and 2 stars on this side, which seems pretty hard. Punch out these 4 characters. 4 scenarios. I'm not going to go through all of those right now. I kind of want to be surprised when I pick them at random. But what do they say on the back anyway? So we have dangerous research, reactor leak. Oh, these are both 1-star. These are probably all 1-star difficulties. Yeah, they're all 1-star. Repairing the base and command ship. Okay. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. This game just keeps on giving. Pretty pleased with it. All right, so I'd say that's unboxed. So I'm going to randomly shuffle up the cities and assign a scenario and a character to 2 of them, and pick one to defend, and I'll have to let the other one go. So give me just a moment to do that, and then we'll start playing. All right, so I'm now set up to play the first mission in the second chapter of the Under Falling Skies campaign. So the choices I had, I randomized it. So I had to choose between London and Paris. And then with London, there was the programmer, and Paris had the manager. And the scenarios, Paris had one called Dangerous Research. And this one that I chose with London is Repairing the Base. Dangerous Research seemed super hard. So I'm doing Repairing the Base. So these are out for the rest of the campaign. So I've got tile B and tile E for the base down here. The 2 characters I've got, so the programmer says choose one type of room effect. In this round's rooms phase, effects of that type resolve with a +1 bonus. So we can do that once during the game. And then we've got the advanced side of the pilot, who we used previously in chapter 1. So we got to bring back one of those characters. We'll get to bring back the other character in the next battle in this chapter. But anyway, the pilot, the ability I can use once during the game is shoot down 1 enemy ship on any space. So not even on a space with an explosion on it, just anywhere. So I think that's going to be helpful. Again, because this one has 1 less space at the bottom here. So the scenario, again, called Repairing the Base. There's a little comic here. That last assault nearly destroyed us. Can we repair the damage before the next one? So the way you set this up is you take 4 of these tokens here, the ones that say 3, 4, 5, and 6, and you put them next to the board. And you start with your damage marker at the very last space. And it says, basically, as you're playing through the game, you can put one of your die on these tunnel spaces. And if it has a value equal to or less than one of these, then you can take that token. So this is a 2, that won't work. Let's say it was a 5. Then I can take the 5, place it there, and now this goes up 1. And then that stays there the rest of the game. You can't use that space again. So we'll see how that goes. And I think that's it. I set up the white spaceships off to the side, roughly where they get activated. And I think we're ready to start turn 1. So let's roll. Okay, a lot of low numbers. We're going to need to move that excavator. Oop, let's put this back. In order to heal some damage. I can't afford to take any damage. Oh, one other thing I didn't say. I've got this difficulty set to 1 star. So this new tile here is 1 star on this side, 2 stars on the back. So since this is 1 star, I left the others on their default side. I think that's all the difficulty I'm feeling like today. So let's start to place these die. Well, let's use a 3. Go ahead and put it there so we can get that excavator moving. We want to free up that tunnel space and this tunnel space so that we can start healing. Now, what else can I do? Well, I think I want to put this 2 here. It's kind of silly, but I'll be able to take out that first ship, which is fine. And I think I want the 3 energy. I don't really like that leftmost spot. So we're going to place that. And that one won't even move. This last reroll. Okay. And that's going to have to go there. So first I can take these 2 back, and then I can pay 1 energy to move the excavator. And I can pay 1 more energy to do 2 minus 1 damage. And finally I can get 3 minus 1 energy back. Now the mothership moves down. And we're ready for the second turn, so let's roll. Okay, some pretty interesting numbers. So I'm real nervous about the damage, so I'm going to start putting this here. So that we can get rid of a token. I'm also going to move the excavator further ahead. Right here. I'm going to put my 3. Yeah, here. I'll shoot down that ship, and now I've got 2 reroll. Alright, I'll take that. So we're going to put the 2, I think, here. Which I don't know that that'll do much, but that's helpful. And then I'll put the 6 here. That worked out pretty good. So let's start resolving these. I can resolve this. I can fill this corridor. Let's get rid of the 4 and use the 4 token and gain 1 health. I can pay 1 energy to move the excavator 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. This one is just 2 minus 2, so that does nothing. This one takes 2 energy, 1, 2, and does 3 damage, which works out really nice. This one, and this one. That's gone. That's great. So there we go. And then this is 6 minus 1 energy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm in better shape than when I started. I do notice, though, that I've done no research. Like I said, I didn't have much available. Boy, I forgot about that whole track. I'm going to have to do something about that. So the mothership moves down. The excavator goes back 2 spaces. And now we need to get ready to redeploy. And we're on to turn 3. Let's roll. Oopsie. All right, so let's take a look at these. All right, we're going to start by putting the 6 here in the robot room. So I think we need a robot. And I kind of want to take out that ship now. I've got to get that excavator moving though. So we're going to put a 5 here. Now I've got to roll. Oops. All right, here's what I'll do. I think this 6 is going to shoot down some ships. No, I take that back. Okay, actually I'm going to put the 6 here in this blank space. And then I'll put the 5 here. And now I have to re-roll. 1 works out pretty good. I would have taken a 2, but I'll take a 1, I guess. We'll put it here. Let's get these down. And let me check this real quick. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to pay for this effect, and I don't. So I can use this 6 die and put a 6 here, so that one's out of the way, and health goes up 1. I'm going to pay 1 energy to move the excavator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can try and get down to more of these blank tunnels. I'm going to pay 2 energy, 1, 2 to do 5 damage, which is not enough for this 6, but or that 6. Wow, everything's on a damage. How about that? Here's a 5. And here's a 4. And a 2. So that was pretty productive. So I've only got 2 energy left. I can either do this robot or this research. The research would be a 1+1, which would move me up a space. But I think the robot is going to be more helpful. So I'm going to pass on that entirely. Spend 2 energy and create a robot at 6. Where am I going to put it? I think right here on this energy space would be great. So this goes away. And now it's time for the mothership phase. So this comes down. Get 1 new white ship. Then get ready to respawn here, 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 and here. Okay, so we're going into turn 3, I believe, and I am yet to do any research. So that's something. Let's roll here. Okay, got a lot of high numbers here. Let's see. I'm going to put this 1 immediately here because I don't want that to move. And I need to take it out, and I need to take out that one too, but this one's a bigger threat, and I've got a 6 here. So let's put the 6 on this space. It's a little cheaper. And I'll have to find some energy to pay for that. Well, I guess I've got a robot on energy, so I should be okay. And I like these 5s. I think I'm going to put 1 here on this command room because I've not done that yet. Oh, I've got 2 more 5s to use, and I got to re-roll. So where do I want to put 1 of them? Oh, on research for sure. So let's take this and put it here. And now I've got to re-roll this one. Okay. I'll take that. I was hoping for a 1 or a 2. Oh, actually, I was going to put the 1 here on the AA gun so that it just stayed there. But I can actually move the excavator forward a space, because why not? Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. And I don't have a ton of options for this command one. I guess I can't do that yet. First, I got to do this robot. So energy goes up 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we put it on a 5 and tilt it to show it's exhausted. And so yeah, this command room, really the only thing that makes sense is I'm going to give all 5 to this die. So I'll put that to 6. Oh, I can only do 4. That's okay. Because this is a -1, so 5 minus 1 is 4. That's fine. And that cost 1 energy. Oh, that didn't even matter. I was thinking I would use the research, but I can't. That's just there for the excavator. So let's give me the energy back. So I'm just discarding that command room die. There was no purpose for it. That's okay. All right, so I'll spend an energy to move the excavator 1. Great. This does nothing. I can spend an energy to attack 6, which gets rid of both of these 6s. So I'm pretty pleased with that. And then spend 1 energy to do 5 research. Finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I can unexhaust this. And we go to the mothership phase. So this comes down 1. No effect this round. Get ready to respawn. We're in pretty decent shape. I've lost track. I think it might be round 4. So let's roll. 3 2s and 2 4s. All right, I'm going to put, I think this 4. So I don't know what to do with these. I'll put this 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully I can shoot down one of those. And now I need to re-roll. Okay. Some higher and lower numbers. I'm going to put this number 5 worker die here. Yeah. And I'm going to put the number 6 here. Let's get this excavator moving. And now I need to re-roll. 6 and a 2. Okay. Well, I'm putting the 6 here. That's very helpful. That's very helpful. And so the 2 has got to go in that middle column. Yeah, I don't see any real great benefit of placing it. Let's just put it here. So now we're in the room phase. So let's start by, getting rid of that. Spend 1 energy to move the excavator. And spend no energy to do 5 minus 1 research, which is 4. So that advances us 1 step. We do 6 minus 1 damage, which is 5 damage, which takes care of this one, and this one. Very handy. Let's use 1 energy here to do, what is this, attack 4? Why am I spending an energy on that? Why did I even put that there? I'm not paying attention. Okay, so I get 5 energy from this robot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we put it on 4. It's depleted. The mothership moves down, scoops up this one, get another white one, and get ready to respawn. I have got a lot of research track left. I've been mitigating the damage pretty good, but a lot of research to go. Okay. Well, let's do what we can. Let's roll. Okay. Okay. I've got an idea. Let's put this 2 here for the excavator, which moves these down 2. And I want to put a 6 on the command room. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I care about the 4? Yes, I'm going to use the 4 right here in that research room. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now this 2 is the important piece. Goes here. 1, 2, 1, 2. And now I need to re-roll. Another 2. I will take that. Tell you what, we'll go here. 1, 2. Okay, let's start by paying 1 energy to move the excavator. 1 space. Easy enough. We'll pay 1 energy for this command room, which is 2 plus 1 is 3 that I can redistribute. So we'll put 2 on this one, which brings it to a 6. And the 3rd here, which brings it to a 3. We cannot use that on robots. All right, and I'm going to spend another energy on this one. So it's 6 minus 1. I can redistribute 5. This is already a 6. That's a robot. So this one can just go up to 6. I'll max it out. And the rest is lost. Yeah, now I'll pay this 1 energy to do 6 plus 1 is 7 research. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. Pay another energy to do 6 damage, which takes out this one. That's gone. It's enough to take out that one. Oh, man. More than I realized. And a 2. Oh, man. That was incredible. I wish I was smart enough to realize that I did all that. There's a lot of luck there. Okay, and now 4 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this goes down to a 3. The mothership moves down. Excavator goes back a space. Get ready to respawn. I feel like I'm doing really well, but at the same time, that research track is not very good. So we got to research. Okay. Well, the best way to do that is to go to the next round. Let's roll. Six, 1, 1, 3. Excuse me, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put a 1 for the excavator here. I think my path to victory will be dependent on robots. I'm going to need a robot there at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I need to re-roll. Big numbers. I'm going to put this 5 here on research. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it can't slide. I'm going to put this 5 here on attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I've got to re-roll. 3. What column is it? Column 4. How can that be helpful? It's actually not bad. I can do this 1, 2, 3. Put it in the hall. And now I can get rid of this to get this. All right, I feel pretty good about that. And I'm going to spend 1 energy to move the excavator. I'm going to go ahead and use the robot now to gain 3 energy. This goes down to 2. It's been exhausted. I can use 2 energy, 1, 2, to do 5 damage, which gets this one. 3, 2. Well, worth it. Another 1 energy to do 5 plus 1 research. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't really use the plus 1. And 2 energy to make a number 6 robot somewhere. I'm going to go here. So this is now unexhausted. And the mothership moves down. Let's go back 1 research space, which was just the 1, so that's really fortunate. Again, I wish I could take credit for planning ahead, but I did not. That was lucky. All right. I got to keep that research going. I got to get either a robot or like a big die here at this bottom middle piece to just keep that research track going up as much as possible. Okay, let's roll again for the next turn. All right, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5. My energy is starting to get low, that poor energy robot. I'm going to put the 5 here on energy. All right, here's kind of a wild move. I'm going to put a 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And then a 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And then a 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I need to re-roll this last one. 6. All right, well, I've already kind of got robots covered, so I'm going to put it on research. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything's getting real low now. Man, okay. Let's start by paying 2 energy to do this one, right? Yes. 1, 2. So get 6 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty great. I'm going to spend 1 energy to activate this command room, which is 3 plus 1. So I'm going to do the 3 here, 3 to 6. And the 1 here from 5 to 6. And now I'm going to do 6 minus 1 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'll do 2 more energy here. 1, 2. This robot goes down to 1 and it's exhausted. Now I'm going to activate this room for 4 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get 6 and 4 and 1, which makes 11. And I'll do 11 damage first, which only takes out this one. And now I'll do 11 research. Got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I can't go any further. That was pretty good, though. So this is used this goes down to a 5 and becomes exhausted. And now I'm going to spend 2 energy to make a new number 6 robot. Actually, I think I'm going to leave it right where it was. I was going to come down here on the attack piece, but I'm going to need more energy to keep this thing going. All right, so that was all of my actions. Now the mothership comes down and there is no action this time. This one will respawn. And now I need to roll. Oh, and everything's looking real low. It's going to be hard to place dice this time. Let's give it a go, though. Well, that's a lot of low numbers. I can definitely take advantage of this. All right, I'm going to put this 2 here so that this comes down 1. That's what I want. This 3. Let's do this first. This 1 will go here, so nothing moves in that column. Now the 3 goes down here. 1, 2, 3 slides over. And of what I have left, this 1 needs to go here, so this doesn't move. And now I re-roll. The 2. That's a pretty good number. Let's put it here. That won't hurt. 1, 2. Pretty good shape. So these 3 don't do anything. And this one will give me 1 energy. 2 minus 1 is 1 energy. This one will give me 6 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now it turns into a 5. It's exhausted. Now this space will cost me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll do the attack first. So it's 5 plus 3 plus 1 is 9, which takes out this one and this one. Let's do the research next. I've got 9 research. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm very close. So this has been used. This goes down to 4 and is exhausted. And I'm wondering now if I want to use a special ability to shoot down a ship. And if so, which ship? Which column's causing me more trouble? I guess this column's got fewer. Well, I don't know that it'll matter. I guess we're going to do this one. Shoot it down just to use this ability. Because I kind of forgot that I had it. And now the mothership comes down. And this goes back a space. Shoot. And now these get ready to respawn. Oh, but there's 3 and I can pick the columns. So we're going to skip the first column because there's like 2, 5. Well, maybe we'll skip the last column. I don't want to move that mothership down faster. Okay, reset these. And I bet I can wrap it up this round if I really focus. Well, let's roll and find out. Wow, okay, 3 1s and 2 5s. All right, here's what I want to do. I've got a couple of things here. This is going to be a 1 for sure. This 5 is going to go down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I don't love. And you know what? We'll put this 5 here. That will be just fine. So 2 1s left, and I definitely want one of them here, believe it or not. So re-roll. 3 works out pretty good. Let's go there. 1, 2, 3. I think I've got it. 1. Well, this does nothing. Let's give us the 4 energy right now. 5 minus 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's full. We'll pay 1 energy to redistribute this 3 plus 1, so 4. So one of them is going to go here, the other 3 here. And I guess I don't even really need to. I was going to use this ability on the research rooms to give them all a +1 bonus, but I don't need to now. So I'll do this one first for 2 energy. 1, 2. It's 4 plus 1 is 5. So I can only move it up to the 3. And now this will be 4 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the attack is 11, which takes out this one, and the research is 11. And that's it. I feel like I got exceptionally lucky on my rolls this game. That was way easier than most of the, not easy, but way luckier than most of the games I've played of Under Falling Sky so far. But it was super fun. I kind of like this mechanic. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would be kind of tough, but I didn't even need to grab that last one. I think this bottom space here was really cool, really helpful. I like using the command rooms too. That gave me a lot of options, and I felt pretty powerful doing that. So I like those, and I'm excited to see what's next. So London is saved. Sorry, Paris. We'll have a couple more cities to choose from in the next video as I play the Under Falling Skies campaign, Chapter 2, Battle 2. So join me in a couple weeks for that. And if you're still here, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I did anything wrong. That's always a possibility. And otherwise, I'll see you next time. So thanks for watching Table for One. Take it easy.